Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different that I haven't really done in a while, and I know I've never done this in this planner. So I want to do a plan with me where I set up for the week of, I don't remember, let's see, the 25th to the 31st. So if you would like to see that, please go ahead and keep on watching. I might do a voiceover, I don't know yet, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I am using a kit from Scribble Prints Co. This is a kit I got from a long time ago. It's a mini kit. I am also using my Tombow, which is in 761, 528, and 346. So here I am just highlighting the focus boxes, and I got this idea from Bitly Ditly Has Plans, I believe. I will link her videos down below if you are curious, but I really liked how she did this, and so I just decided to add it into my planner since I do have those blank boxes. Typically there I will put holidays or special events like birthdays, anniversaries, stuff like that. So just, you know, an overall focal point of what's going on that day. For Friday through Sunday, my husband is going on vacation. Well, I guess not really vacation, but he's going on a trip to see his friends, so that's where I'm going to be putting that. So next I am grabbing my daily stickers, and these were a little bit bigger than what I'm used to, but I'm just laying those on the top. I did forget to put in the actual date numbers in there. They didn't come with the kit, so I had to get another one, but I'll do that later. It's okay. So I'm just going ahead and doing that. So next I am working on my what you call sidebar. I am putting in a box that just kind of has my focus for the week. And then I am looking around to find some thin washi that usually comes with kits, and I couldn't find any, so I just grabbed this Simply Gilded thin washi tape to cover up that border right there, and I'm struggling just a little bit, but that's okay. And then out of my little pouch that is from Coffee Monsters Co., I took out my washi card, and it just holds everything that I need, and I'm just kind of putting in my picture that I liked the most to put on the sidebar, as well as my dinners, which again did not fill out. I need to look at my meal plan before I fill that out, but I'm just kind of finishing that area up. Next I cut the longest strip of washi and I put it on that first line right there, so that way I could put it on the I think personal week to-dos and work week to-dos. So I'm doing that. I'm just cutting it up right there. And then the rest of the washi I like to put on the other side just to cover that up, and I think it just looks really pretty and cohesive. So next I'm taking my Micron 01, and I am taking my ruler that I also got from Coffee Monsters Co., and I am just going to be drawing my lines, cutting it in half as much as I can. And if you want to know like where I put the lines, let me know in the comments down below and I'll answer that for you. But I just like to put this whole section as my to-do list and goals for like weekly goals right here, and I like it to look the same, so I'm just going to draw the lines on the other side as well. And then on the right side I like to put my habit trackers, and this month I gave myself a lot of habit trackers for the dailies. I will not be doing that again because oh my gosh, that's a lot to track, and on top of that it just takes up way too much room. So I currently have 12 habits that I need to keep track of. Like I said, a lot. So I'm just going ahead and doing that, and I use the top of the ruler where the lines are to try to make my lines as straight as possible by kind of lining it up with my weekly lines, if that makes sense. And then I just decided the last two boxes to also make them as like overflow weekly to-do list stuff. So I'm just going to put that there. I could add it for like foods that I need to buy or whatever I want to do with it. It just gives me more room, so I might as well just use it. And I am just going to put a header, and I messed this up completely, which you know you probably won't see later, but I needed 12 spots. I think, yeah, 12 spots, and I accidentally covered up one spot, so I have one less tracker that I'm going to be putting in there. So well. Next, what I am going to be doing is I am looking to see what stuff I need to add into my weekly and just the colors that I use to put on my weekly sections. As you can see me like highlighting the boxes. I don't know, it just adds a little something. And now I am filling up this little area where I like to track my water intake as well as my iron. I found out a month ago, I believe, that I'm anemic, so I'm having to take iron 2 to 3 times a day, which is not very fun, but oh well. And so I'm just doing that, and then here I am just laying down the washi to add like a divider, and later I will realize that I actually put a divider between the focus box and my tracking. So you see here I'm fixing it up there, and now I'm just going to go to the other side and then also put it where it's supposed to go. I just like to have a better like division of my tracker and my focus for the day. So I like to do it that way, and then I'm just going to go ahead and grab that green Tombow and just fix my mistake. And then just add the washi where it's supposed to go. So next I'm taking my Micron 04 and I'm just adding in those trackers, my iron on the top and my water on the bottom. I typically will get a dot marker and then put in the dots right next to it. I just didn't do it in this video, but I will be adding that in later. As you will, you know, if you see in my other week, I do have it set up like that as well. So next I am grabbing my Erin Condren stencil, which is what I use to draw my boxes, and then I realized that I need to actually put in my things going on for the week. So I turn to my monthly and I just kind of look at it to see what I have coming up, because that needs to come in first before I even plan on my tasks. So I'm just putting in a sticker that I have a PTA meeting / party going on Monday. And if you hear a vacuum in the background, please ignore it. I think my husband's cleaning. And then I have my daughter's gym, and I like to try to keep the boxes the same as much as possible, so I add in her gym. Those are also the times that I go grocery shopping since it's close by. So I'm just going to add in her gym and Trader Joe's, which is what TJ is on that side on Tuesday, and then on Thursday gym and a Walmart pickup. And then I also have my oh I had a moment where I saw that I was like, I don't need that there, so I just decided to white it out while I was there. So now I'm going back and I'm going to Friday my daughter's guinea pig. Gigi has her first vet appointment. She is a very hairy guinea pig, and I want them to check her butt because it's starting to get a little clumped back there, and I want to make sure she doesn't have like a rash. So I'm doing that, and then I thought I'd just add in a little paw print just because I have it. I might as well use it. Next, I am adding that my husband is leaving and coming back, and those are the only events that are really going on that week as far as like whole day things. and I am just looking just to make sure I didn't miss anything as far as like things going on. So now I could finally use the square boxes and add in my tasks. So I am putting in when I do a workbook and playing with my kids. Now I do play with my kids, it just, this helps me as far as like routines go and knowing like around what time I want to do that and then just what comes next. And then I add in 4 boxes about each week as my top 4 to-dos that I want to get done. I decided that as far as cleaning goes, I don't want to tell myself what days to do it because I realize that I just don't follow it when I do that. I'd rather be more free flow depending on how my day is. So I now am resorting to just putting house chores on each day and then, have like a list of the chores that I need to do, and then when that day comes, I can kind of just decide when I feel like doing it. I also have not given myself a specific time to do my chores because also I feel like with my ADHD, I kind of stand between needing a structure on certain things, but also needing some free flow where I can just kind of go off of my mood and my energy levels on what I'm okay doing, because I know that some of my house chores are easier than others. So if I'm like feeling lazy and tired, I'll do like the living room, which just mostly requires, vacuuming and dusting. It's not too bad. So next I am taking the double boxes, which I usually like to do, and putting it on the weekends since my weekends are a little bit more relaxed and slower. So I'm just going to stack that there. And then I'll add in my boxes down below because I do want to make sure I am still doing important things that I need to do. And here I remember that I also like to plan on Saturdays and set up this planner, so I am going to just stick that little flag right there as a reminder and then put in my boxes. So now I am taking my Sarasa dry pen and I am just filling in my to-dos, like when I do my kids' workbooks and when I do the 30 minutes of play. That's also in my goals. I will say it is helpful to put some of your daily goals inside your to-do list, so that way it helps you remember a little bit better when you need to do it, especially like, just trying to find the time to do it. And then on the top, I am putting in all of my laundries as must-dos, as well as saying that I am putting at least one house chore each day, except for Wednesdays. I kind of like to see it as a more relaxed day off, because I know by Wednesday, going off of energy levels, I'm usually don't want to do anything. So instead I add in laundry because it's easy, my budget check, and then also making sure that I order my groceries for pick up on Thursday. And as you can see, I did put fold and put away laundry. If anybody's like this, ADHD or not, I will have baskets of clothes that are clean, and I just will not fold and put them away until another time. So I just know to at least put it in there on the week. And to be perfectly honest, I have done a lot of laundry, and it is now Saturday and I have still not folded the clothes, so that's something I need to do today. But I am just continuing to put in my to-dos and to put my plans. And on Sundays I do put 2 house chores just because of the way my house is set up. I do have more than 7 rooms because I include my car as well in my bag. So going down to the bottom, I am looking in the back of my planner for my monthly tasks and crossing out everything that I have gotten done, and also looking at what still needs to get done and making sure that I add it into my week. So I put that in there like that. And typically the big stuff that is in that monthly section, I try to add in somewhere as like a big to-do in my week. I did not do that in this video, but I will make sure to add that in as well. But that is how I try to make sure that I get the big stuff done as much as possible, is to schedule it in and then just make sure that it is seen as a priority. So now I'm adding my habits and just kind of filling that in. My habits are to dress your best, and that just kind of is like an overall, like with or without makeup, doesn't matter, but as long as I'm putting on clothes and at least doing something with my hair. I have planner check to make sure that I'm checking my passion planner and updating it. Cleaning routine, which is making sure that I clean at least once a day. 30 minutes with the kids, eating more fruit, 64 ounces of water, getting 7 hours of sleep at the minimum, eating a healthy breakfast in the morning instead of just like a handful of cereal, journaling, checking my budget, no spend, and then the thing that I forgot, which I probably am going to notice right now, is that making sure my kids are doing their chores. And then on the second column, I am adding in my goals. I put like a G next to them as like a sign that, hey, these are my goals. And I decided not to fill out the rest of my goals because I want to see if I get them done this week, so we'll see. And then now I'm just adding in each room that I want to make sure that I'm doing as my house chores. So I'm just going to put that there. And so far I've been liking this method. I feel less stressed out and I can just kind of look around and be like, okay, what room do I feel like doing? So that's been nice. And now I am just filling out all these little boxes with the green Tombow marker. And now I'm going to write on my focus, which is just getting through the weekend. Alright guys, there you have it. This is how I set up my week for the week of the July 25th to the 31st. And I do use this as like an overview of how my week is going to look and where I kind of generally want to put things, so that when I set up my daily, so when it's all done, it looks something like this. But there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of this, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'd be happy to add this into my lineup a little bit more often. And I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye.